Okay, so here's where we're gonna go now. We're gonna do the showdown. There's only 14 hours left. Change car. We're gonna change it to the Corvette. But let's fix it real quick. Let's get it, because this is a half-mile race. And I already have the half-mile race tune in here. Now this car... Yeah, hold on. Let's go to the Corvette. I was just looking at my cheat sheet here that I made for myself. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to tune this bad boy up. Now, obviously, with these like showdowns, you want to have the absolute fastest car. You don't want to tune nothing down. You're going against live racers. So first of all, I want to upgrade. Oh, wait, what is this car at real quick? Hold on. Because I think we're running a 9.2 with this. Engine's at 1. Hold on. If you guys didn't see my tutorial for tuning, you might want to check it out. I'll be doing other tune tutorials, probably like on a car-to-car basis, just to have something different. But this is kind of just some content to get out there for right now, let you guys know that like I'm the real deal and I'm serious about this game overall when it comes to tuning and everything else. But let me just write this down here real quick. Okay, so we have engines at a E1. All right, let me see where my tune is. Well, hold on, let me bring it back to this. And really, I only have I only have really just two stage 6. We're gonna go to tune. So we know this car we had it 214. Let's see. So it's shit. Come on, guys. You have to bear with me. I just had like a Polish moment. No offense to any of my Polish people, because I'm Polish, so I can do Polak jokes. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is I'm bringing this down. Now here's what I do, and this is why I do this, so I remember. So I already have a car that's ready to go, live tuned is what I call it. So I write this stuff down. Actually, I do like a spreadsheet, honestly, like through Google Docs. So I write this down. So what I write down is that I have it down tuned to E1, which means engine level 1, and then I put E0 for if it's like a 0, like stock is 0. That's just for me. You can do whatever if you want to go this far with it, but this is how like serious I am. Let me take a look here. Okay, so this is a half-mile setup, but the setup I currently have is a 214. Yeah, 214.63, a 210 with a 0-100. So that's a 15.3. So I was doing a 15.3. Let me see here. I'm trying to think what I was running before in the other video. I'll have to check, but I think this was it. It's at 210. Let me see something here. 16.4. So 210 puts it at a 15.3. Ooh, whoa, thank you. Holy smokes. I just had launch delivered to me. Most awesome. So okay, we have definitely gonna smash this. Looks so delish. Okay, so 15.3. Let's just see what I run. What the hell? Come on, let's see what I run. You guys are gonna go on. You're gonna go with me on this journey. Oh man, I don't know if I can not eat this with you guys here. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. I think this car is gonna run like 9.2, 9.1, maybe 9.0. Let's find out. Okay, I know from my start. Oh, I'm probably going to run a 9.3, honestly. 9.2. Yeah. I could tell by my start. Usually I could tell you when I'm going to be close to running. So I got 9.239 with a point, with an 05, an 05 start. 05 start's not bad, really. I mean, obviously you want to get, you know, yeah, you want to get zeros across the board, but I got, you know, I get a 0.50. That's good. I try to stay under 0.33, but let's go and do it again. And let's hit a 210. So I'm going to show you the difference here, because we already know what it's tuned at right now, currently. Okay. So this car, you want to go deep. I'm going to drop it at 2. Hit nitrous right away. Deep, perfect. So deep green again. We should be at like 9091. There we go. So we got like a 9087 maybe, 9085 with a 0.67. So I could get a low 90. So let's just kind of do some math on this. So we know that we ran a 9085. Okay, and we know we dynoed at 15,320. So yeah, I mean, that's over 6 seconds, like 6.155 seconds or something like that. So 6.1 seconds. Now let's go ahead and try this. Now we know that we have it at a 210. So 214. So I already have the rest written down. So that's same. That's the same. And then it says 0, 100. So I'm just going to go 210, 0, 100. This is just for my notes, guys. I'm just talking out loud. Like I said, you guys are along the ride for this journey. Now, let's go ahead and manipulate this a little bit. Let's bring it. Oh, let's see if the 210 dyno was that. 210's dyno is, I already did that, 15,320. So let's drop it to 210. Dyno's going to be 16.4. Now, let's see. See how close we can get. So we got 16.49. So that's 1.1 seconds. Now let's see if that 1.1 seconds is displayed on our actual time. Because right now we know we're running a 9.0. Let's see what we're running now. I'm going to say 9.2. Oh my god, see, look at this. I said 9.2, like, look at that. Actually, I ran faster. Like, you see how that works? So now I have a 16.4 car, right? 16.4, and I just ran a 9.055 with a delay of a 0.83. So realistically, if I wouldn't have had that delay, you know, my launch, if it wasn't a 0.83, I would have broke 9 seconds. I would have wrote it, you know, I would have came in at a high 8.9. So, but see, the value in this is my dyno just put me under, or put me above an extra 1.1 seconds. But by live tuning this thing and messing around with it, I know that I can go in at a 16.4 dyno and potentially run at 8.9, but confidently run a 9.0. Let's just say it like that. We'll try it one more time just to see where we're at. Now, I'm giving you guys all my secrets, you know, so, hey, I'm up for the competition, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm down for it. If you guys are, you know, race with me or against me, I love it either way. Now, with this car, I've found out you do want to go deep into that green. You know what? I wonder if I even have to shift into third. Let me see what we run. 9059. See, just goes to show you, you know, a faster launch time, but an overall slower time. And a faster top speed. Let's do it again. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I'm going to drop it at the bottom of 2. hit launch. I'm gonna try without having to shift. There we go. I didn't even shift into third gear. Let's see what happened. So, my fastest time. So either I shift or I don't shift. I don't think it's really going to matter. I mean, even though these tenths can matter, so far, I mean, from what I've actually been able to do, that is the fastest time, a 9048. A 948, or... I don't like to... I try to not say as many words as I have to, so, a 9.048. So 048 is the time to beat, and that was with the launch of a 0.5. So realistically, that would have been an 8998 time. Let's see if we can do it again. I'm gonna shift it this time. Let's see what we get. A 9.2. Jeez, that was way bad. Look at that. How'd that happen? Wow, see? Now I'm like... I didn't think it was going to be that slow. Maybe that extra shift came in. I don't know. Maybe I should just stay away from it. Okay, let's see what we get here. Deep. Just let it go. 9.0. Yeah, I could totally get an 8.9 in this car. I mean, I could totally get it. Yeah, I can get one. So I don't even have to shift, honestly. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pause this real quick because I am going to update my notes, and I'll give you another pointer here in a second. Okay, guys, I'm back. So basically I just took a note of it. This is, another live tune. Now, I like to change up my live tunes. Well, actually, I run them all. I run all of my live tunes until like, I keep on getting pushed into faster and faster lobbies. Now, when that happens, what you do is you just need to change up your car. So this we got, you see where the nitrous is at here, final drive, tire pressure, right? The dyno 16489, and we know we just ran, our fastest time was a 9048. So significantly different. If I took this car into a live race right now, I'm confident, I'll put it this way, I'm confident that I would do max bets with anybody. That's how confident I am. And obviously confident enough, I have just under 46 mil. And like I said, I've been playing this game for a little over 2 months now. So, yeah. Anyways, let's see here. So, anyways, upgrades. So we're gonna make sure that we have the engine correct. So the engine's at a 1, which I need to mark that down because I didn't do that yet. So the engine's at a 1. So this way I know because right now I have what? And this is definitely going to be, I have 4 different quarter mile times, no, 5 different quarter mile times, and a 5 different quarter miles and then 1/2 mile. So I do want to make note also that this car is super special when it comes to live racing. So, or not even live racing, just where you can push this car at. So I know this car has like really crazy potential, because let me give you an example. I can have this thing dynoed to where the EVO is like an 845 and my fastest time will be an 8.5. But one day I spent like 4 hours just on this one car. I got the EVO, the way it's currently set up with, what's fused, what's not fused. I don't have everything fused. There's some things that obviously I have my elites that are not fused yet, because I need to be at level 48 to access this. That's like a ton of elite parts and stuff. But, you know, like I said, I just have things that are just still open that I just don't have, you know, I just don't have them yet. But most of them is fused pretty well. Just about every slot is fused besides, well, yeah, turbo. I don't have anything in stage 6 for turbo. But anyways, you get my drift. So with that being said, I put the EVO. Now, mind you, so far my max EVO is like 845. And I'll actually do a real tune with you guys, and I'll show you like the detail, like what I do exactly to find the perfect tune for your car. It's going to take some time. It's probably going to be a 30-minute video or more, and it'll be only one car, and it'll be a new one that I'm new to as well, that I'm not sure of, but I'm going to share it with you guys, let you guys see like what it takes to be competitive in this game. If you want to be competitive, if you want to confidently go into a race, like knowing, you know, like what you're up against. But I tuned this car down to a 470, and mind you, my fastest time dynoed with an 845 EVO. It dynoed at 8543 in a quarter mile. Now, my actual time was an 8573. So I literally could not hit the actual like dyno time for the car. Just couldn't do it. So I was just messing around with it because I saw like this car had more to it than what it was being dynoed at. And I put the EVO, I ended up fooling around with it. After several hours, I got the EVO to a 470. So literally almost half of like what the car actually potential. And the dyno was at a 9480. And I timed it at 8.015. So not only did the dyno go up by almost a full second, but I beat my quickest time. By more than a half second. So you know, so I just know that was kind of crazy for me, I guess, just to realize that. And I thought that was a world record because I did some research, and the fastest times that people were saying this car was doing was like an 8.3 or something like that. And I actually had the video where I beat the time, and I showed that you know, I showed that I hit one particular time that was like supposed to be like a record or whatever, but I think I even smashed that record. But nevertheless, that's where we're at right now. That's where we're at with this car. So I don't know if any of you guys don't really understand that. I'll go through it. Like I said, I'm just kind of in the game right now, and I'm just talking about what I'm doing currently, but I will get more like strategic on content that I throw out there. But for people that are somewhat in the game and they understand what I'm talking about, then you'll be able to follow with what's going on. Okay, let's what was I doing anyways? I was racing or something? Oh yeah, no, I need to tune the car. That's right. I won't have to go back. So I'm gonna take it to the showdown, let you guys see what the showdown's about. So make sure the upgrades I put them right where they need to be. Oh no, see, I forgot to put the engine. So we're gonna put the engine back. Okay, we got that. Next, we're gonna go ahead and fix the tuning. Now I already have this. This is for a half mile. I already have this figured out. Let's see, actually, that's gonna stay right there. You remember before, like how it was stuck on my final drive being a 210? That's because you can like literally just live tune a car just by changing like a component from stage 5 down to stock or whatever, and just like, you know, mess around with your launches. 5149. Okay, so this is my fastest half mile race. So I'm gonna dyno at a 13.5, but I'll really run like a 12.8. But I've noticed recently I haven't been running 12.8. I've been running more of like 13.2s and stuff. I don't know why. Maybe my shift patterns have been off. We'll have to see. So with this car, it's hard to get like a perfect, because you gotta like redline this thing right down here. It's just hard to do. Okay, let's see what we did. Also, when you race, only focus. See, look at that. What did I get? Oh, that was a freaking, dang it. It's supposed to be a half mile. I was wondering why I'm like, man, I can't even shift into fourth gear. Dang it, I wasted a good launch. It's hard to get those perfect launches like this, because you gotta like let go and then push the launch button, like perfect. Okay, see, 13.1. Now, I have gotten a 12.885 in this, but man, it's hard to do. I mean, I guess I would have got a 13.0, but still, man, you know, 0.4 of a second. 8.85, 9, 10, yeah, I mean, 0.3 of a second is a lot to, like, mess up on. So I'm going to test run this again real quick, because I need to find out if I have to drop this, bring this all the way down to perfect. If I have to bring this down to a perfect shifts, or if it's like going to be early shifts. And you'll see what I mean. I'm going to do early shifts. So let's get about 100 in shift or so. Okay, shift. See how this is early? What early shifts. Let's see if that speeds me up. No, not really. Yeah, I don't really know how I got the... Oh, wait. 5.16. Okay, I think I know what the problem is. I just realized. Okay, so this car I have to do something else with. Before my I was at 5. Oh no, it is the same. Never mind. Polish moment. 5.16. Yeah. I mean, I'm doing everything. Bottom one perfect. Let's try this again. Hold on. Okay. Just like I said, I'm looking at my notes here, just making sure that I understand my own damn notes. Try this again. Let me hit the second first, and then hit nitrous. Go deep. No, jeez, man. Yeah, I noticed this. Like, this was the fastest. I even put in quotations very hard. Like, it's very hard to get this time. But that was, jeez, that's just terrible. It's not to my specifications, to say the least. You know, I don't like it. It's not what I want. I wonder if I should hit the perfect and then nitrous it right away. Let me see. That just eating so much freaking nitrous. I don't know if that's not gonna work out. I guarantee it. Nope. See, look at that. Lost like 0.5. That's not gonna work out. So I have to hit it in. Yeah, I mean, it was a slow start, but still lost 3.5. But that's not good. So this is kind of what I do when I go through my tuning. I know I said I was going to do like a separate video on it, but this part is super important, is getting this stuff taken care of. And that's what happens if you hold it too long. You're going to end up getting a slow start like that. Okay. Alright. You know what? Let me try dropping this thing at 1.5 instead of waiting at the bottom, like middle 1. So I'm going to drop it at middle 1 instead of bottom 1. See if that makes a difference. I don't know. As soon as it hits 1.5. Oh, it wasn't good. Because what it did is it kicked me all the way back to like 0 RPMs. I wonder why that is. How that kicked me all the way back when... I don't know. That was terrible. Okay, let's try it again. It's like you either have it perfect or a good start or just not good enough. Let me try it again. A bit slower here. Let's see if it makes up for us at all. Nope. See, I was almost questioning, like, did I write the right time down? But I'm pretty good with the times. But man, if I can't hit the time anymore, then I'm gonna have to do like a different time. Let's try to. Let me see. 10:13:2. Let's see if this does anything. Let me see. So like I say, you guys are definitely just how much time are we in this thing for? 42 minutes. Man, it's not hard to put some time in this game. $13.2. 250, 13.2, 183. So still in 13.1. Let me try it again with a better launch. Like almost to a perfect launch. No, this slows turn, so I like the launchers. Okay, there we go. 12.8. Okay. So 12.890. So I actually would have hit like a 12.75. Okay, cool. So, gee, man, every time I say no, every time I say okay, cool, Google ends up turning on. Okay, so there's a 12.890. Which my fastest was a 12.885, so I'm really close to it with a crappy like launch. So what we did there was we launched. Let me see what the dyno is on this. 15.250. The dyno before. Oh, that's crazy. The dyno before says 13. Then before it says 13.16. 13.1. That's weird. Anyways, whatever. Here we go. I'll do it again. So, as soon as my wheel spin stops, my RPM tack starts to actually move, I'm going to hit nitrous, and then I'm going to do deep perfect shifts all the way through. So watch. As soon as it starts to move, shift, perfect, and let it ride out. And that's how we get the 12.8. Okay, so as soon as that needle starts to move, like you get out of your wheel spin and it starts to move, that's when you're going to be good. So, okay, hold on, I'll be right back. Okay. Looks like you guys watch all those ads. I'll have to edit that. Okay, let's see if I can win this one now. That's a good start.